What's up, everyone? So we're back, and this time we got Thursday releasing a new song. So I was not planning on making this many videos this week. I had like 2 videos ideas, and then all of a sudden all these bands just started dropping new singles. And there were bands that I cared about for a time, and it's just interesting to see, where they started and where they're at now, especially these bands that have been together for a long time. There's kind of a trend where these older scene bands, post-hardcore, core, and any of the cores, emo, whatever, they'll kind of broke up mid 2010s, and they all kind of got back together. Some of them kept making music, some of them didn't. So I just did a review of the Under Oath's new song, Generation No Surrender. Didn't super care for it. And now we're gonna look at another band that I have ton of history with, my personal history. They don't know me, and that band is Thursday. So Thursday I found in high school. I remember staying up super late, like 3 in the morning, watching G4 TV, and they apparently showed music videos really late at night on G4, and one of them was Thursday, and they were playing 5 4 3 2 1, counting 5 4 3 2 1. And I remember listening to it, I'm like, what is this band? I need to know more about them. So I think I legally acquired City by the Light Divided. Man, I was blown away. I thought it was just the most amazing thing in the world. To this day, it's one of my favorite albums. I managed to see them like live back in the day, and boy, oh boy, did they put on a show. They had the Fear Before the March of Flames open for them. Oh, it was such a good time, and I like a lot of their stuff. Full Collapse is a really good album. War All the Time, I'm not super fond of. What's the one after that? Not Waiting. I don't think I've ever listened to Waiting. Common Existence. Yes, I'm not super familiar with Common Existence. It's pretty good. My only real gripe with that is the production value is kind of low, and I don't know. For me, that's kind of hard to listen to. But it's a good album. And then No Devolution. No Devolution. Can't even say it. I've never listened to, and I know it's a lot different, but Full Collapse and City by Light Divided are really, really important albums to me. And actually, Tim Payne from Thursday is just one of my bass heroes. That guy is absolutely insane. So anyway, it's all over the Instagram. That's Twitter. It's all over the Twitter. It's all over the Instagram. White Bikes. Surprise, we've been blown away by our support this year. You've bought our merch, come to our shows, streamed our music. In April, we dropped our first song in over a decade. Then in June, we had the opportunity to spend some time at Hansa Studios in Berlin. Yeah? Where David Bowie wrote and recorded Heroes, where Nick Cave, Iggy Pop, Depeche Mode, and Rem all made history. There are still magic plates left in the world, and Harris is one of them. The result is a session song called White Bikes, blah, blah, blah. It keeps going on. You get the point. And, it's notable news. It's in the trades. The second comeback track from the post-hardcore band following April's application for a release from The Dream. So, that's cool. Thursday's in a really weird spot for me. I've seen them twice in the last year. And I don't understand kind of what's going on with them. I mean, they just started releasing new music, but before that, they didn't release anything since No Devotion. And then they broke up, and then they got back together, and I went to go see them, and I was a little bummed because, they broke up twice. Sorry, they broke up twice. They broke up twice. But in any case, if you go to the Wikipedia, the members of the band are Jeff Rickley, Tom Keeley, Tim Payne, Tucker Rule, and Steve Padula. Okay, that's fine. The problem is, both times I saw them, Tom Keeley wasn't there. It was, I forget his name, but the dude from Texas Is the Reason. Really old band. And Tim Payne weren't there. Instead, it was Stuart Richardson, who plays with Jeff in his other band. So I just don't understand the state of the band. Like, okay, these guys are still in the band. I guess they're putting out new music now, but they have touring members. So who's writing this new music? And like, why do they have touring members? Why are they not just members of the band? Because I know like Tim is playing with Ellis Dunes. I don't know what Tom's doing, but I don't know. It seems like a really, really weird setup. I mean, this is just Wikipedia, so who knows? You know, listed current members, Tim Payne and Tom Keeley are there. And then the touring musicians, Norman Brannon, yeah, that's the Texas is the Reason guy, and Stuart Richardson as touring musicians. You know, they broke up a few times. They have half the band. They're writing new music with the touring guys. I don't know. What is this band? I don't understand the state of them. It feels like at this point it's like Jeff's band and everyone else is along for the ride, I guess. Or maybe it's like Jeff and Tucker's and Steve's, and then Tim and Tom have like rights to the band still. I don't know. So anyway, listen to their first track, Application for Release in the Dream. I think that's one of the reasons why I like Thursdays, because they tend to write about lofty things, you know. And I thought it was all right. You know, they played live a few times that I've seen them, and the 2 times I've seen them. And it was, you know, had a good response. I posted a short about it. It got a decent amount of views. People seem to like it. So now they're back with White Bikes. And I'm sorry, but I already listened to it briefly on my phone. I thought it was good, but I don't think it was very Thursday. And there's a little bit of an explanation to that. And let me see if I could find it in the article. Well, it's not in the article. There was a different article that had all this information in it. I don't know where it is now. Anyway, we're just going to go right to the video. Shut up. We're just going to go right to the video. God, all right, we're going to start over.
White bikes on the side of the road. Last night I heard a crash on 22. And you were never the same. Did you forget your name? As the pedals turned and the road unspooled. And some days I still see your face in the aisles of the crosstown bus. It's like something's looking after us. I'm waiting for you to call
My cat just scared the crap out of me. You say hi to people. So, it's not a bad track. I like it. Let's get something more interesting on the screen here. Get out of here, ads. I like it. It's not the Thursday I remember, and it's not heavy like at all. It's not very post-hardcore, really. The production's good, like it sounds good, and I like it a whole heck of a lot better than Under Oath's new track. I don't have a lot to say about it. The only thing I still don't understand is just the band. Like, I don't understand the state of this band. Because, like I was saying earlier, how do I put this? Like I was saying earlier, the band has touring musicians. That's fine. It happens all the time. This is a genre that, nobody's a millionaire. Maybe they are. I don't know. But, it's not like you're not making Taylor Swift money. That's all I'm trying to say. You can make a living, but, I mean, a lot of these bands, they go back to their day job when they're done touring and whatever. So it seems weird for a band to have touring musicians. And then it seems weird, too, that those musicians are in the music video. Like, where's Tim? Where's Tom? Why are they listed in the band? And why are, like, all the touring people? Like, why are the touring people just not in the band? That's what I want to know. And that's what I don't understand. But the song is very, very, like, indie, kind of like summertime feel to it, like we're at white bikes on the side of the road, and it's got, like, this kind of airy, carefree attitude, but it's, typical Thursday about his friend disappearing and whatever, never found again. Classic Thursday. Okay, so I should have read the rest of the post, because the post seems to have a bit more context. So this is our gift to you this holiday season. We hope you love it as much as we do. White Bike started with an idea from Norman Brannon, and you can hear his distinctive style all over the song. Stuart Richardson had the idea to produce the track like a nostalgic, upbeat, summertime version of War All the Time. There you go. Jeff told us the lyrics deal with the loss of a dear friend, one of the first people he ever played music with, who disappeared one day on his bike. This means a lot to us for a lot of different reasons. We have no record label. We have no team behind this. But we have each and every one of you, and that is all we've really needed in these 25 years. White bikes on the side of the road. So, that's a lie. I think they're signed with Velocity, aren't they? So, I went to the Velocity website. First thing that comes up is Thursday. So I don't know what you're talking about there, Jeff. So the general vibe from this band is this, like, back to basics approach. Like, they've broken up. They've got back together. They've been on major labels. They started from the DIY punk post-hardcore scene, and now they're right back at it, and they're doing it again, and they're just the scrappy little underdogs that are making it through a wing and a prayer. So, I don't know. Maybe this is the iteration of Thursday that we're going to get, that the only one that's possible. Tim's in a different band. Tucker's in that band, too. Tucker's also in Ellis Dunes, but he is with Thursday. So who's playing with Ellis Dunes? I just don't understand this arrangement at all. I really don't. And I just don't understand why. I don't understand that whole touring musician thing. I'm going to keep saying it because I don't understand it. I know I've said that a few times, but I just don't get it. So yeah, you're on Velocity. Like, why are you saying you have no label? I mean, maybe the label doesn't provide a lot of support. I mean, the music video was just, like, shot in the studio and whatever. But it just seems like they just happened to be in the area and they fooled around. They made a song. So, and then they sent it out. That's cool. I just, kind of be curious to see if any of these make it on an EP or something. But yeah, what is Thursday? If you know what Thursday is, tell me in the comments. help me understand this whole setup that they have now, because I really don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get what they're doing with the members and why it's all loosey goosey, and why like their touring guys are so involved, and now they're writing songs together. I don't understand it. I don't understand it all. Where's Tim? Where's Tom? Please let me know. I'm desperate to find out. Anyway, that was my thoughts on the song. I didn't have too much to say because I didn't feel like there was a whole lot going on with it. Like, it was a good song. If it makes it onto an album and it's pretty good, like, and the album's good, like, I wouldn't skip it, you know, like I would listen to it. Same thing with like Application for Release from the Dream. I feel like they're good songs, and I kind of like what Thursday's doing. It's just this song kind of feels like a B-side, or it would go even, I don't know, like, who knows if Thursday ever comes out and like produces a proper album. The last two songs that they released feel like they should be in the bonus deluxe edition of the album. Like, they're good, but I just don't know if they're like, you really want that representing the band. And I don't know, maybe I'm too harsh, maybe I'm too wrapped up in nostalgia, maybe I like the old stuff too much and I need to move on, and maybe they'll grow on me. I could see that with these two songs. I already like Application for the Release for the Dream. Man, that needs an acronym. Application for AFTD. What are you doing, Jeff? What are you doing? That's why I like Thursday, because they do interesting stuff like that. But anyway, that's my thoughts. I'm going to cut it short. This video is already longer than I wanted. It seems to be a trend. Hopefully when I cut it down, it won't be this long. But if you like what you hear, you like my thoughts, want to hear more of them, please subscribe. That'd be super helpful, especially for a small, non-existent channel like mine. I'm trying to grow, trying to do stuff. I want to do more stuff with music. I want to do more covers and more opinions, more reactions, and maybe even some like long form videos and countdowns and stuff. But there's plenty to come. Bear with me, and I promise, well, I ain't promising nothing, but it will get better. So peace.